Alright, back at it today with another project. I have definitely been looking forward to this one for quite a while. It's a smaller project, but something that I do offer on the site, and yeah, let's take a look, shall we? So I've got a cooling panel and an alternator cover for this car, made by LRB Speed. Engineered and made by them. I offer them on my site along with the graphic options. This is standard, just raw aluminum, nice brushed finish, and I'm going to show you the graphics as well, so let's go take a look at that. Alright, so I did up all these Initial D Manga style GC style graphics. I'm going to be installing them on the cooling panel and the alternator plate. Let's do this thing. So, installing these panels is actually really easy, installing the graphics on them. Honestly, I could just go ahead and do it, because if you do order these through my website, I do include installation. So, you don't really have to worry about all that, but it's all printed, laminated, and all nice wrap vinyl. Just go ahead and throw this sucker on here. That's nice. Looks like I did not cover the tops of that, but that's okay. Honestly, I might reorder this panel, only because that was provisions for the stock hood prop, which I don't run. So it was kind of pointless to have that added on there. So I do offer these panels available on my site with graphic options. I think at the moment of installing this, I actually don't have the graphic options, but I will absolutely be adding them, because that's what I do. So, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I should be using a squeegee right now. That all rhymed. Ha. But I don't have one handy. That's okay, because fingers work just as easy. This wrap vinyl, super easy to work with. I don't have to use water or anything like that to relieve bubbles. It just does its thing, you know? Heck yeah. Oh man. So when I designed this graphic, I actually didn't have a template piece to show the holes. I kind of just took a height and width and winged it real quick, because I wanted to get it done. I've had this panels in for about a week or so, and yeah, I slacked on doing the design for it, but I would say the Initial D Manga is probably one of my favorite graphics to work with. I just think it's such a cool freaking look for such an iconic series like Initial D. And I personally grew up reading manga more than the anime, so I don't know, I just really like these black and white graphics. It's really cool stuff. How's this camera looking? Get everything? Yeah, not bad. So I'll go through my little clicky blade here. And again, normally when I make these graphics, I have a template file that I'll go ahead and use, and it'll actually have all these provisions already cut. That's not the case here. Like I said, I kind of just winged it. That's okay, because it fit just right. I do make all sorts of graphics for these, so I mean, if you don't want Initial D, I have, of course, like my Sakura graphics, Great Wave off Kanagawa, the classic wood print Japanese Great Wave would be a really cool design for these as well. I'll have that as an option. But yeah, cannot wait to see this sucker installed, and I'll just go ahead and wrap that right over the top there. That's cool. So yes, got that over the top. That should stick just fine. I believe the top of it might be covered by something anyways, but This little bottom piece, I believe, is the radiator outlet. Nice. A couple holes where I believe the OEM grommets will insert in the place here that holds the radiator in place. And this panel actually replaces the entire, both of the radiator mounts on both sides. So it gives this nice, unique look to it. And I know on Miatas, this is called a cooling panel, so it allows, prevents the air from coming up over the radiator and going directly through it, getting more air in your radiator, keeping your system nice and cool. But all right, onto the alternator cover. This one I can see will already be a little more complicated of a piece, but fret not, as again, if you order this through my site, it'll already come pre-installed. Actually, yeah, this should fit up just right. It's just the folding portion on the right side there. Yeah, not bad. So I actually used 2 different volumes of this manga where the GC8 had appeared in the novels. The initial one I did over here was where, a mysterious driver comes up behind him in the GC8 and just decimates him. He has no idea who it is, but it turns out to be Bunta, his father. He just comes up behind him and absolutely puts him to shame. His old 8.6 and his whole lesson behind that was that newer cars are always better, and yeah, something like that. But yeah, this one, he test drives it. He finds out it was his dad who whooped his ass and took it out for a test drive, and he kind of loved it, but he hated it at the same time. Like, he wanted to improve his skills in his basic 8.6, and that's cool too. But all right, I think I'll go ahead and cut right about here. Ooh, tight cut. So I believe, yes, I could just fold it right down around. Heck yeah. I guess it does miss that piece. Suppose I really wanted to, I could go ahead and cut a piece off. Maybe I will. We'll see. See what I think of this. Just to cover it, Hell yeah, even got the car on the side there. Perfect. That's sick. This came out nice. I don't even know if you can see this part at all. No? Not at all? Okay. That's one thing about pain in the ass is with recording, is you always gotta look at what the camera sees. Ta-da! Alright, she's all done. I've got the wrap installed. I really love this design. All right, with the panels wrapped, let's go ahead and get them installed, shall we? So I will have to take off the existing panels here. I also want to make sure my mic's on. Come over here, would you? So, this is my 2003 WRX. It has a full STI swap in it. Figure I'll just go over some of the things you're seeing in front of you so far. So this might not look exactly like yours, just have a newer engine swap involved, but doing the alternator cover first. Basically all of this is a 10 mil here, and well, this one's busted up, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a educated guess that it is also a 10 mil. And then, that just pops right off. Cool. Had to go ahead and do a couple more things, but with that off, yeah. Damn, I was really hoping to use some dress-up bolts on that, but that's okay. Else I might just go ahead and leave that there, but yeah, it should just slip on over that. Alright, so go ahead and look at the LRB Speed instructions included. I see. So, I was having an issue here where basically the hole down there is way down there. And there was no way I was going to be able to secure it. But they have included hardware, which is always nice. Let's go ahead and take a look. Basically one very long washer. Perfect. Very cool. Alright. Well then I'll just go ahead and put in this nylon washer here. Extended stud, which also has a hex key on top if you wanted to use that. It should just go in. Yeah. Hey, look at that. Now we're fitting real nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and run this cable underneath just to clean up things. Well, I'll definitely need to put that somewhere else or it'll be hitting my belts. Alright, after playing with my throttle cable routing a little bit there, I think I got that all set out. I went ahead and got a little hex bolt. I'm going to tighten this down, push this bolt down a little bit further, make sure I'm not going to go too far and hit the belt underneath because we don't want that. Yeah, this should do. Alright. A couple nuts on both ends here. So they have supplied nuts for both sides. Very nice. I'll lightly tighten those down so not scratch my graphics, but it really doesn't matter all too much. To be fair. My tools, I swear, are never handy. It happens. Okay. Basically, if you turn it too much, you'll end up twisting the vinyl. I believe there's different ways around that, but I just don't do it too tight. This isn't a high tension point by all means, just cosmetic. But I don't want it to fall off at the same time. So, that's on there, brother. Alright. Now I've got the next side. You'll remove both of your radiator mounts. Mine, of course, didn't freaking have one here. It actually had a sawed-off bolt stuck in there that I had to drill out, and I re-tapped with a riv nut. So that side didn't have one, which was another great reason to pull the trigger on these LRB Speed. Oh, wow, looks like this side's about to lose a freaking bolt too. Nice. And that'll just fall right down there. Yeah, no problem, baby. Alright, got that guy. I'm pretty sure include new hardware for that anyways, but we'll go ahead and see here. So, I don't even remember what the heck this cap was from. I believe it was something on the Miata. But it's just kind of laying around. I figured it would work. And it does. It fits just right. And it'll fit right through there. And it'll hold it in place until that new little grommet comes in. Damn. Like a glove. Alright. So the next little problem I have is this hole that I riv nut into. It's not big enough for the hardware the LRB included. I believe this size is now 14. Perfect. That sucker ain't going nowhere. The radiator ain't going nowhere. Awesome. And that is a finish. That's a wrap, boys. This came out really cool. I've been wanting to do this for a hot minute, and I knew that LRB offered these parts as well. So I have gone ahead and added this to my site along with graphic options. I talk good. And yeah, if you want to have some custom graphics on these, let me know. The fitment of these is pretty damn great. I think it's a great look. Something good to offer. Something different. Yeah. So, my name's Scott. I run Spinnywhoosh. If you have any questions about this product or things I offer, let me know. I'm always here to help. Until next time, what would the next video be? I was really hoping to install some underglow before a meet I'm going to tonight. However, I just ran out. So I got to wait for the restock on underglow. But I do have some interior floor lighting kit I might put in this car. And yeah. Well, until the next project, take care. Talk to you soon.